Hello, my name is Congressman Paul Gosar, and I proudly serve Arizona's 4th Congressional District in the House of Representatives. On behalf of all Arizonans, I would like to welcome you to the 2015 States and Nation Policy Summit hosted by ALEC. I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak before you today, and I regret I couldn't attend in person. The American Legislative Exchange Council is an important ally in the fight to defend individual liberty and to promote limited government. And just like ALEC, I am committed to more than just talking about these principles. I'm taking real action to ensure that we win the battle of the ideas and that our policies become law. I'm proud to stand in support of ALEC and greatly appreciate its work in supporting Arizona's state legislators. Since President Obama has taken office, we have seen an unprecedented amount of executive overreach and lawlessness stem from Washington, D.C. The American people have made it clear that they are fed up with the status quo, and I have pledged myself to being their advocate. That's why in the 113th Congress, with hard work and a little bit of luck, I was the most effective member in Congress, passing more bills and legislation initiatives into law than anyone else. Some of my current efforts include fighting to ensure full funding for the Payment in Lieu of Taxes program, also known as PILT. There is no reason Western states shouldn't receive every penny that we were promised by the federal government. This vital program supports rural schools, firefighters, and other important local services for states whose tax revenue is cut short due to federal lands within their jurisdictions. I will keep working to correct this injustice and to ensure full funding for PILT. Along the same lines, I have introduced legislation to stop the President's abuse of the Antiquities Act. President Obama has continued to exceed the intent of this law in order to appease environmental extremists and to lock up millions of acres of land without any input from local stakeholders. Unilateral designations that circumvent Congress result in devastating consequences for local communities and negatively impact future economic prosperity. Additionally, I am proud to be leading the fight against the EPA's assault on waters of the United States rule. My legislative efforts and amendments to block this rule have exposed WOTUS as an egregious water grab that attempts to illegally take our precious water resources from the states. But WOTUS is just one of the many harmful regulations this administration is attempting to push through the EPA. I have also strongly opposed the EPA's so-called Clean Power Plan, and I am working with my House and Senate colleagues to block the President's job-killing war on affordable energy. Just last month, I introduced legislation to reject the EPA's most expensive regulation yet. The nonsensical new ozone regulations will kill 1.4 million jobs annually, increase energy costs, and dramatically harm GDP. While these are only a few of the steps I've taken to rein in the out-of-control Obama administration, we must continue to be vigilant and resilient in our efforts to stand our ground against unprecedented levels of executive overreach. With your help, we can empower the 10th Amendment, bringing forth the rise of the states, ensuring that representatives of the American people decide our future, not unelected, unaccountable D.C. bureaucrats. Again, I hope you enjoy your time in Arizona, and I thank you for allowing me to be part of the 2015 States and Nation Policy Summit.